Hi everybody. Yeah, today I wanted to make a video. It's very similar to other videos I've seen. It's on the subject of the PlayStation 2 fat model. The old one having the inability or the difficulty playing purple or blue discs. There's been a really well-known DIY hack that's been going around for years. If you put blue masking tape or masking tape on the disc, you'll have success playing the game. And if not that, you do that and you turn the PS2 on its side so that the power buttons and the Sony emblem are facing straight up. They used to have a stand so you could hold your PS2 that way. So you can do that. But apparently if one doesn't work and the other one does, by having it on the side like that, then you're in luck, because a lot of times when you have a blue disc, they're simply they're different than the silver ones. The silver ones are DVD-ROM. And DVD-ROM means they hold more information, a lot more information, but they also spin a lot slower. So the purple CD-ROMs need to spin, well, about 24 times as fast. They're different in a way that some of the mechanics of the PS2 will wear. There's belts that need to be able to begin with play both formats, and also CD format, also CD-ROM format, DVD-ROM format. Some of these parts wear a little bit over time. So really something that's been covered already all over the internet is the tape. When you put this tape, you use about an inch and a quarter, and you place it on either side parallel to the hole in the center of the purple disc. This will this is half-inch tape, so I'm really kind of hoping. I actually have three. Excuse me for going out of frame like that. I actually have 3 games that I've played before on a Slim, and the Slim is notorious for being able to play the purple discs, but they are CD-ROMs, so they do take slightly higher spinning revolutions and all that. This is one of the reasons why one of the old fat systems would do that. I recently got a hold of a pretty good shape used PS2 system. I haven't had one for a long time, so I wanted to treat myself, and I ran into this issue not even knowing that some of the cool games, Sub Rebellion, Gottlieb Pinball, sometimes the best games you can think of are on purple disc. And when that happens, you have, well, you want to look at the DIY fixes first. Some of the best sources online say that the reflective properties of the blue are actually enough to confuse the old lasers for the PS2 fat model. It's too reflective, they say, which is nobody's fault but theirs for making it that way. I don't know why this is supposed to work, the tape. Some people say it adds the proper weight. Some people say if you do it in conjunction with putting your PS2 on the side, you have a winner. And they'll show you. I'd be happy to show you, but it's a subject that's been gone over so many times. They all have the, the parallel masking tape, half-inch masking tape. I'm more than curious to see if it works, especially for the pinball. And, these days it's kind of hard to. So, really, there's a whole lot of interesting things that the PS2 to begin with, the fat model, the earlier ones, are supposed to be able to do perfectly, including playing CDs. You start with the DIY stuff first. But this video will end with a yay or nay as far as my 3 discs go. And I'll be very happy because these are good games. I've played them before. Really, that's all I have. It's just amazing that to this day the Slims are supposed to be as good as any other system brand new for being able to handle the CD-ROM blue discs. There's never a problem to begin with. It's only with age that these things happen. And it's always the same thing. A lot of people don't want to jump to a conclusion and get a whole new laser because that's expensive. One thing I wanted to add, though, a lot of people have said online, different places, Reddit, AI has a tendency to answer a lot when you Google something. The PlayStation 2 software that comes in the 2 varieties. It's either the silver or gold tint DVD version, or it's the purple, which is CD-ROM. So believe it or not, the PlayStation 1, the early PlayStation 1, the black, they're always black, are basically CD-ROM. Not a lot of people know that, but that's what Sony did when they got rid of some of their cartridge games, is they developed CD-ROM for their, their PSX, their PlayStation 1. So these games, as you know, are compatible with PlayStation 2. It works without tape. They all do, and that's the beauty of that, is that there's, as far as the cause go, I couldn't possibly elaborate anymore. There's a lot of theories that I mentioned already that, it could be a belt, it could be a worn this or that. But it usually has to do with wear and tear. But anyway, it's always nice to see. I have a good amount of PlayStation 1 games too, and they're all meant to be played on the PS2. So apparently they all work without tape. Isn't that nice? That's kind of cool, actually. So anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break on this and fire up my PS2, and I gotta see if these things work with the tape in. Because without it, it's nothing. It's nothing but disk read error, and that's truly disappointing. Without knowing who to blame for that, if there is anybody. So I'll get back to you in a little bit, okay? All right. Hi, everybody. I'm back again. Testing PS2 Sub Rebellion, the CD-ROM purple disc. It's basically working right now. It says there is no data for this title. Create on memory card. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. I'm as excited as can be. This loads, boots, and works just fine. So this is Sub Rebellion. A couple of pieces of tape, that's all it took. I'd recommend this to anybody. I'm going to try my other 2 games. Got got high hopes for that. Yeah, so I got PS1 games, more PS2 games, and PS4. So here we go, Sub Rebellion. All right, I'm going to cut out and try my other games. Yeah, for this game, Mojo, it basically boots up and works just fine. I'm really, really happy to see that. Otherwise, it would just be nothing but disk error. So the tape works. There's one thing I'm a little disappointed in, and that would be this game here doesn't boot. It's just a disk error, and yeah. I tried with this one. I even put double tape on there to see if that would help. Yeah, I might even try masking tape of a different kind, painter's tape maybe. So this is the one that really doesn't work, regardless of the tape. But the other two are working. Basically, yay. I mean, I'm really, really happy about that. Mojo and Sub Rebellion. Okay, well, that's my vote of confidence. 2 out of 3 is not bad. All right, well, y'all, I'll see you later, and happy gaming, okay? All right, bye-bye.